we talk about activities that you can do with your babies and toddlers, ways you can be a more productive and organized mom, as well as sharing some lifestyles with you. We have been gearing up for Halloween around here, and today we're going to be sharing our play-based preschool unit number 3, which is Halloween. My name is Carnahan. I was a kindergarten and preschool teacher for 9 years before being a stay-at-home mom. I've been writing this homeschool play-based curriculum for my son and sharing it here with you guys. So anything that you see in this video today will be linked in the description below. Everything from the printables, the daily lesson plans, the activities that we're doing, that will all be linked in the description below. So after you're done here, go ahead and check that out. Here is what we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about the best supplies that you can have for your Halloween unit for your child, the setup that is needed for this preschool unit, some of our favorite books and vocabulary related to Halloween, 3 of our play-based literacy activities, 3 of our play-based math activities, 2 art projects, 1 fine motor project, and of course, the giveaway. If you've been here before, you know that we always give 20 free copies of our units away to our YouTube families. So be sure to stick around to hear how you can receive one of those free copies of our Halloween preschool unit. Before we get started, we have a few quick shout outs. Thank you, Admire Motherhood, for sending in this wonderful photo of all the fun activities that you are doing with your on the farm unit with your little one. And you've got to check out this cutie little boy. Life as Leon sent in these wonderful photos of Leon and his own little apple tree. So thank you guys so much for sending in those photos. It really just makes our day to see the way that you guys are using the preschool curriculum in your homes. And for everyone out there, if you're doing these activities at home, please share the pictures and tag us. We would love to feature you in one of our upcoming vlogs. So tag us at Carnahan Fam and we would love to feature you. That being said, let's get started with our favorite Halloween supplies. All things Halloween. So pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, cauldrons, spiders, anything that I really could find at the dollar store or in the dollar section of Target. Really were just so fun to add to this unit. One thing I especially love to include in every unit are just small little trinkets that you can use as manipulatives, whether it's for counting or fine motor practice. So for this unit, we have small eyeballs, we have spider rings, little Halloween themed erasers, and also some Halloween stamps. And with every unit, you absolutely need to have some Play-Doh. Play-Doh is an amazing, versatile manipulative that your child can use across so many activities and at the same time be building their hand strength for pre-writing skills. So with every single unit, we are always going to recommend a batch of Play-Doh. And when you get ready to make that batch of Play-Doh, definitely check out our Forever Play-Doh recipe. It makes the softest, long-lasting Play-Doh you will ever feel in your life ever. And I'm not exaggerating. So I'll put a link of that in the description below as well. When it comes to Halloween books, there are so many wonderful thematic books out there to choose from. And one of the things that I love to do for these holiday themes is I love to pick out books that are a holiday spin-off of one of our favorites. So for Halloween, we have the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin, the Spooky Wheels on the Bus, Pete the Cat's 5 Little Pumpkins, Click Clack Boo, and Inside a House That Is Haunted, which is actually a spin-off of one of the books that we shared in our last unit, Inside a Barn in the Country. When it comes to setup, there were some really fun things that we were able to do with this Halloween theme. Up in the corner, we put up a tape spider web, which was actually used for one of our math activities for this unit, but it was also fun just to add a little bit of decoration while we were at it. We also cut out some ghosts and bats to hang from Christian's ceiling. One of my favorite parts of preschool is really making a unit come alive, and you can really do that by the way you set up the space. Another thing we're sure to set up every single unit is our sensory table, and we were actually finally able to get our hands on one of IKEA's sensory tables, which has been a super fun addition to our preschool room. For this unit, we filled our sensory table with some dried black beans. And remember all of those small Halloween trinkets we talked about? Well, those went straight into the table. Eyeballs, spiders, erasers. I also went ahead and added some scoops and some pumpkins or cauldrons so that Christian could scoop the beans into there. Our sensory table is used in one of our literacy activities this month, but it's also pretty much a daily afternoon activity in our house. I love sensory tables because they're open-ended, they're hands-on, and they're just Super fun for kids. Now let's talk about the vocabulary for this Halloween unit. I like to put all of our vocabulary words in this tabletop pocket chart. It's actually a triangle, so it sits all on its own, and we can display the words here all unit long. But some of our Halloween vocabulary words include haunted house, bat, owl, ghost, spider, candy corn, moon, web, hat, cauldron, cat, broomstick, jack-o'-lantern, mummy, witch, Frankenstein. We did this super fun activity at the beginning of our unit that I think we're actually going to continue to do for the rest of our units with our vocabulary words. And that is on the first day when I set the words out and introduced the words, we tried to match the vocabulary words with pictures on the front covers of books. So I showed Christian the cauldron, and then we looked for books that had a cauldron on it. This way, throughout the week when you're reading the books, your preschooler already has a little bit of a foundation to the vocabulary that's going to be involved in the books and the pictures that they're going to see while reading it.
Can you find a book with a jack-o'-lantern on it?
Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it.
Where's the jack-o'-lantern? There's some jack-o'-lanterns. Can you find a book with a witch?
Me find it.
You found a witch. Touch the witch. Let me see. Good job. Can you find a book with a ghost?
Open this.
Yep, that's a ghost.
This one.
That one has a ghost.
Now let's move on to our literacy activities. And our first activity that we did was a super spooky ghost hunt. No, really, this activity was super simple. We printed out our ghost cards, laminated them, cut them out, and placed them on the wall throughout Christian's room. Then we shut off the lights and sent our preschooler in to go hunting for the ghosts. While we were ghost hunting, we repeated this rhyme. These silly ghosts don't say boo. These silly ghosts make a sound for you. What does your ghost say? Then after finding the ghost, we'd look at the letter and say the sound that the letter makes. T, t. Yeah, this ghost says t. Silly ghost. These silly ghosts don't say boo. These silly ghosts make a sound for you. Go grab a ghost. What sound does your ghost make?
Us.
It says S. Can you find another ghost?
That's on my bed.
It is on your bed. This silly ghost doesn't say boo. This silly ghost makes a sound for you. What sound does your ghost make?
Me.
Makes a sound. Silly ghost.
This next activity is our spider web letter match. We went ahead and printed out our spider web. Then using the 3/4 inch dots, we hand wrote letters on the dots that matched the spiders on our web. Now your child could match uppercase to uppercase, lowercase to lowercase, or in our case, we matched uppercase to lowercase.
What letter did you get?
E.
E.
E on my finger.
Can you find the other E?
Over here.
There it is.
There's a big E. There. There.
Good work, buddy.
Right here.
Ours right there.
Now we've got one more literacy activity to share with you, and remember, these are just 3 of the 10 literacy activities that are included in our Halloween unit. For this activity, we are going to be building a name pumpkin. Use one of the pumpkins in the template, or just draw a pumpkin yourself and write your child's name on it. Cut each letter apart like it is the ridges of your pumpkin. Then encourage to have your child put the pumpkin back together by spelling their name. For a younger child, you might write their name big across their paper so that they can match the letters onto their paper when gluing the pumpkin down. Or you might just provide their name written somewhere else as a model for them to refer to when spelling their name. You can also make this a fine motor activity by allowing your child to practice their scissor skills in cutting the letters apart.
Can you find a C for Christian?
Over this.
Okay. C.
H.
H. Very good. Where's the H?
Over this.
Good job. All right. C-H-R. I.
2 eyes.
Yeah, Christian has 2 eyes in his name. Hi.
C-H-R-I.
Read it up. This my dad.
For our first math activity, we're going to use our homemade Play-Doh. Take some big chunks of that Play-Doh and map out a body and a head. Squish them together to get your child started on their own spider. Here's his body. Here's his head. Look at that cute spider. Now we need some eyes. Okay, we're gonna reach in and pull out a number to see how many eyes our spider gets to have. 8. We're gonna have 8 eyes. We need to get out 8 eyes. Can you count with me? Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4,
8. There's 8 eyes. Now let's put them on your spider's head.
Oh, these little ones. Mama, those little ones.
Those are little ones.
Yeah. Oh. Ah!
Ah, look at all these eyeballs. Let's find out how many legs he's gonna have. 3. He's gonna have 3 legs. Touch and count. Here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
3 legs. Look at your spider. Is it so silly?
Nobody have 8 legs.
Our next math activity is a super fun one, and we are going to be feeding the monsters. To prepare this activity, you're going to need a few tissue boxes. Then we dress the tissue boxes up a little bit to make them look like monsters. Now, this is a sorting activity, which means some things go in one monster and some go in the other. It doesn't matter what it is as long as your child is sorting. You can sort by color. Red things go in this monster. Things that are not red go in this monster, or red and blue. For our sorting activity today, we did one monster eats things that have eyes and one monster eats things that doesn't have eyes. This is a great way to use your resources and use the vocabulary cards that you are using for your unit as well. We've got to feed our monsters because they're hungry.
No.
Does the spider have eyes?
Yep.
Does the hat have any eyes on it? No. Good job. For our next activity, we're going to be using our pumpkins on a fence. We're using this sheet all unit long as we retell the story, 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. And to set it up, we just made sure that we made them little Velcro pumpkins. And together, we were making patterns with the pumpkins on the gate. Orange, green. Orange, green.
Orange.
Orange. Grab an orange pumpkin.
Me find one.
You did. Okay, let's see which pumpkin comes next.
Green.
Orange.
B. Orange. B. This.
Way to go.
Orange bean. Orange bean. Orange bean.
Orange, red, purple. Orange, red, purple.
Me find one.
You did find one.
Ta-da.
Awesome. Okay, touch and say the pattern.
Orange, white, papa. Orange, white, papa.
Now we are going to share just 2 of the art activities that we are doing in this unit, and one of them is this guy right here. These are our salt spider webs. So the night before we did this activity, I went ahead and set up our salt spider web. Making a spider web on a piece of black piece of paper with some glue, and then shaking salt over the top. Let your salt spider web dry overnight so that in the morning it is ready for your child to watercolor. You can also make other fun Halloween shapes with the glue. Make a jack-o'-lantern or a ghost, or you can even make some fun letters.
This from a movie does it.
That's from the movie Cars?
Yeah.
Oh. Our next art activity is mummy marble painting. Or if you're a Christian, he thinks the mummy is mommy. I told him I'm not a mummy. I may feel like it sometimes, and I sure may look like it sometimes, but I'm definitely no mummy. Cut out your mummy on some black paper and place a ball with white paint on top. You're gonna wanna do this activity in some kind of container with edges, whether it is a bucket or a box. As your child tilts the box back and forth, the paint will smear, adding that white wrapped look around your mummy. Not mummy, mummy.
It's a mommy.
That is a mummy. Woo! our fine motor activities, get out that homemade Play-Doh again and stick a paper straw in so that it is standing straight up. Then you can use those little spider rings and encourage your child to drop the rings onto the straw. This precise, coordinated motion is great for building their fine motor skills.
Nobody do in there.
You can do it. Just keep trying.
Then I'll get out.
Wow, good job, buddy. Yeah.
All right, the time has come. Now it's time to give away 20 free copies of our Halloween themed unit. Head over to our website in the description below and use this coupon code right here. The first 20 people will get it absolutely free. As always, if you are able to snag one of those 20 free units, please comment below. It's helpful to let everyone else know how many of those free copies have been taken. So if you get yours, please comment below and let us know. While you're at it, if you have used our In the Fall or On the Farm units, please add to your comment, what do you love about it? What is working well for your family? I'm continuing to make changes to our curriculum to make it better for you and your families. So let us know what's working well or maybe even what's not working well, and I would love to hear from you. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Be sure to be back this Tuesday for 10 more super fun Halloween themed toddler activities, including some pumpkin activities, slime, and more. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Have a fabulous weekend, you guys, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Until next time, bye.